and I think my home life is different from what Shanice has attributed to. Okay, so I ain't that shit wild fuzzy for me right now because I'm in a very transient space right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was married a while and I'm not, and then there was some stuff happening and it's not, and I don't know. But I'm a pain in the ass. Period. But I'm a beautiful.
You're a lovable pain in the ass.
Absolutely, I'm like a beautiful pain in the ass. I'm a bomb.
Very
pain in the ass.
lovable.
I'm a very satiating pain in the ass. You'll enjoy it.
She said she's not here for a long time.
But she's here for a good fun time.
Right. This ain't my Tinder, but it's my.
But it's her Tinder. We'll tag her so you can find her, and maybe she'll accept your friend request. Maybe not. But she cute. But we can't take pictures of her because she won't let us.
Right, I won't. And then my kid will be like, Niz. He'll be like, nah, get that nigga the fuck out of here. So good luck.
But that's his job.
It's definitely
his job.
But if I'm being completely honest, for me personally, gender roles in a workspace, nah, fuck y'all. I went to school, I did everything I needed to do to claw up the corporate ladder as much as you guys did. I have counterparts in my field and in my organization that have done the work, and it's just like they're not my competition, but they're not, someone who I necessarily view as allies. We have conversations to exchange information, and I'm very transparent about that. Like, you're not my homeboy. Nah. Do I trust you 100%? Not at all. But are we of the same ethnicity, and are we of the same lineage, and are we trying to circumvent socioeconomic barriers? Of course. Right. Yeah, let's do this. So if I can be an ally to you in that regard, absolutely. But I'm doing what I'm doing to make sure me and mine are straight, and just as you are doing what you are doing to make sure you and yours are straight. So, yeah, gender roles in a workplace. Fuck out of here, bro.
And that's the perfect.
Race.
And that's the segue to, now we got the workplace at home. We are the CEOs now, more prevalent than ever. The CEOs at home. We are the breadwinners. We are the one making the financial decisions.
I don't know, man.
We are the one making the financial decisions, because at first when you speak of June Cleaver, that's more of a functionalist perspective where it depicts the men are the ones that control every economic aspect, whether good or bad. They made the decision, they didn't weigh in, and now that we are making more money or equal money, we have a say now. As Birdman says, put some respect on my name. And I think we have earned that, but I don't really see, especially in the Black household, our Black men love y'all. However, I don't see you guys being comfortable with that. Only because I hear, I see, I experience that. And Toya is sitting here twitching. She's when I was writing this, and I can't wait till we get to the end with it. That's that and that. Because it's so crazy because it's like we really have to. That's where we clock in 8 hours a day, but then we have to come home to whoever we have to come home to, whether we have someone or not. Eventually, that is the goal. But I think because we're raised in such a society, because I know myself, I saw my grandmother, and I saw other people outside. My mama don't play, so she wasn't really about that whole gender role shit. You know what? We gonna make equal decisions. Don't fuck with her. But I more so modeled myself after my grandmother, where my grandfather went out and made the money. She's the one that took care of home. You didn't really have so much of a say. You were there. You took care of everything. You saw what was coming in. You dealt with it. But you didn't really have a say. So I was like, oh, you know what? Their marriage lasts 40-some years until my grandfather passed away. That's the way it was. I had myself fucked up. And I really did. I had myself fucked up. Like, I'm going to emulate that and apply that. But then I had to remember, my grandma, she worked here and there, but she didn't work the 40 hours that I was working.
Right.
So when I came home, I'm tired, but I still have to cook. I have to do homework. I have to make sure the laundry is done. Wait, did I go grocery shopping? Okay. Did I schedule your appointments, our kids' appointments, my appointments? Did I make sure that, you know what? Oh, wait, here we talking about vitamin D. Are you good on that? And because God forbid I go to bed and we didn't get that to that point. But it's like, okay, now the script has flipped. And now I'm the CEO. But now I'm still having to be the CEO of business. I've done dealt with Dave getting on my damn nerves all day in accounting. And now I have to come home and deal with you and still be the CEO of the household. But make sure that dinner's cooked. Make sure the clothes are ironed. Make sure the laundry is picked. When are you guys going to pick up?
They're not.
But you're not, because I don't think, and this is just my opinion, and I'm not, I'm not bashing on our black men. Love y'all to the day I die. But I don't think we are okay as a society to sit back and say, I'm ready for our black women to be the CEOs of the household and make the financial decisions. And you know what? You're tired. You're going to come home to a cooked meal. The kids are going to be fine. Homework's going to be done. Clothes are going to be laid out. You just come home and just, woosah. I don't see that. Because, and then also, just decide if we're equals and I'm not the breadwinner. I learned from a long time, I found myself, making sure the house was clean, including of the bathroom, but I always was cooking the meals in the kitchen.
Right.
And, my daughter's grandmother said, I learned that from her and I applied it. If I'm cooking and touching the kitchen, I am not touching the toilet. And that spoke to my soul when I heard that. I said, wait, you can negotiate that? Wait, hold on, but
negotiations.
There's negotiations in this, but I think we want to be the down ass bitch. We want to be the one to ride or die. We want to make sure our man is good, but we also want to make sure that we are getting a check at the end of the day, make sure our kids are good. But then again, we're losing ourselves, not realize that we are goal oriented. We want to have our own businesses. We want to be CEOs. We want to have a voice in this. So I say all that to say, are we the CEOs of the household and our men most of the time? Because I don't see myself dating outside, but
Nah, I'm never.
If Jesus says yes,
ever in my
don't see
entire life betraying my black man.
Yeah, I don't see it.
That fucking sucks to say because hello, white man. I know y'all love him.
Right.
I know y'all.
Have you seen a white man with a Caesar cut?
No.
It spoke to my soul for 5 seconds. I just snapped out. Love is blind. When that dude came out, I said,
Cameron was
wait
for it.
I told y'all about Love is Blind. I haven't seen.
I
haven't seen a white man that's like, oh, Toya loves that white man. I've seen a white man who's like, oh God, I love you, Toya.
Right.
And I'm just like, ew. First of
right.
all, you don't smell like cocoa butter and
at all.
You in a fucking
and you don't have those oils that's
bye.
deep, like rubbing to your skin and that stays there.
I ain't seen you in a do-rag, so bye. But for me personally, I can't. I mean, whatever our black men decide to do, I can't betray a black man because I'm raising a black man.
Exactly.
And like black men are just so
Angie Stone,
black
brothers. They sweat as fuck.
God, it's just so much.
It's
so
different.
Many different shades.
It is.
There's so much to indulge.
Yeah.
There's so much to like ingest. It's like you are so phenomenal.
And they got targets on their back. So by no means am I bashing what you guys are doing, but times are changing.
So for me personally, do I feel like I can be a CEO of my business? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Do I feel like I want to or can be a CEO of my household? Well, personally, right now, I'm a CEO of my household. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Because of life. Do I want that to be my standing point? No. I would prefer someone to defer to. Mm-hmm. I would prefer someone who I can bounce things off of. Mm-hmm. Someone who I'd be like, all right, well, we had this to the younger folks in the household. We had this conversation and this is where we landed because I am able to be like, all right, this is where I stand on it, and I'm having a conversation with the man of the household for him to be like, that cool. I see what you're saying, and I agree with that, but let's add this twist to it. Or like, no, trump that shit. Not, that's a badass motherfucking word. Mm-hmm. Not, Donald Trump.
Yeah,
but someone else, and a different definition of that. But like, on top of that, let's try this because I think this will be better because I think this has worked in the past. Mm-hmm. I try not. Of course, Christianity, the man is the head of the household. Right. Absolutely. But if you try to, wiggle out of that and shake out of that and just be like, it's honestly different when you have a partner when things are tough and things are rugged.
That word. All right. Partner.
Boom. So the organization in which I am transitioning out of.
Because she moving on.
Yeah. Our CEO and our COO, they were longtime friends, and they spent a significant amount of time in the same field, in the same discipline, and they married other folks. Cool. Life shifts in a way that I will not divulge here, and they ended up together. Y'all figure that shit out. Anyway. Those two said persons are together, and for the organization in which I'm transitioning out of, they are currently CEO and COO, with the COO position being currently seated by the woman of the relationship to be transitioned into the CEO as the CEO prepares to transition into just a life of being a rich motherfucker. I like chilling. It is a beautiful relationship. I've been blessed enough to watch their relationship in a way that has been like, cool, that shit might have started out super normal, cool. Then, wow, what the fuck are y'all doing? Right. And now, like, got it, cool. Boom, bang, check, check, cool. And now, like, all right. That's how you end the rest of this shit. Coast that motherfucker out. So I get it. And I understand it. So for me, even my children, like they're quote young in the grand scheme of things. And I'm extremely transparent with my children, and I share things with them that most people wouldn't probably share with them. But they know a lot of stuff that I wouldn't know at 10 and 14. Yep. So they know things, and I share things with them, and they're aware of that relationship dynamic, and just trying to figure out how their brains conceptualize it. They get it. Excuse me. They're like, oh, well, that makes sense, because they have a certain amount of commonality, and they have a certain amount of ways that for the rest of their life they can continue on this way. It's weird to see how kids make that work. So, can I see myself CEOing in an organization? Absolutely. Do I see myself CEOing in my household outside of what I'm already doing right now? No, I don't want that shit forever. Because I'm fucking tired. I'm motherfucking tired. And I will want someone, it doesn't even have to be me a stepping down. A co-CEO. Let's do this shit together. Because I am tired of calling all the motherfucking shots. Right. And I had a position. And it's not like, I don't know, a lot of, I think so what is this? If we looked at our demographics, 30, 35, 30 to 36 niggas that listen to this. And it's like, us. And how, we can't be in long-standing relationships or marriages and things like this. It's not impossible. Nope. I know people who are in very progressive and successful relationships, and were I to, me personally, want that to have happened, sure, I could be like, married. I cannot also this. But here we are. But it's also like, what is healthy? What is most beneficial for your children to view? What is most beneficial for you to progress and not be like depressed, right? And not be like weighed down by societal standards, and like I gotta do this because other motherfuckers is looking on, and I can't let them down, or let niggas be like, I knew it, I fucking knew this wasn't gonna be nothing. It's a space where you gotta like take a step back and realize what is most beneficial for you to be successful. And oftentimes it is staying where you are, and sometimes it is like reevaluating it. For me personally, like I said, seeing myself being extremely successful and progressive in my professional life, that ain't a fucking question. I'm out of here. I'm gonna do what I need to do. in my household, my kids will be witness
Mm-hmm.
to